Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make the Krusty Krab from my House Roundup 2 video, which I'm just realising is so old it has probably lost all relevance. But if you want to know how the process goes for which houses I'm going to make, the designs, what order they get made in, all that sort of stuff, search for a video called House Roundup 2 on my channel, and that'll also give you a bit of an inkling what's going to be coming next as far as the houses go, because I kind of like to put things up to a bit of a vote, what kind of order stuff's going to get made and whether or not it's going to get made at all. This was next in line after the Simpsons house. Let's get started, shall we? So all you're going to need is spruce wood planks and some sort of placeholder block. It's going to get destroyed in a bit, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go block of diamond for funsies. Also bear in mind, it must be, I don't know the proper number, probably over 2 months since I've done a house tutorial, so if it's a bit wonky, my apologies. The next one shall be better if this one isn't up to standards. I try and make them easy to follow to the best of my abilities. So what you want to do is, before I also start as well, I actually know the dimensions of the Krusty Krab, which I don't usually know the dimensions of my houses. It is 36 blocks long, and it is 21 blocks wide. I don't know the height, but I would suppose it's anywhere between the 25 and 35 mark. But there you go, 36 long, 21 wide, 30-ish height. I know that some people like to know that information. So, let's do this. You want to start off with 15 spruce wood planks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then, you want to use block of diamond or whatever you want. Just use block of diamond, it'll be easier. And you want to do 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you want to move back to the spruce wood and you want to do 15 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So what we should have is 15, 6, 15, which should give us a total of 36. If my maths right, probably is. I don't know. Probably not, I've changed my mind. No, 36 blocks. And we're going to designate that this is the front. So, you know, the statue's behind it, this is the front face. So behind the, so going inwards towards the Krusty Krab, behind the six diamond blocks, you just want to add another 2 rows of 6, so that being the first and that being the second. And what we're doing now is just the outline. So start from either end of the spruce wood. It doesn't really matter which end because we're going to be doing the other one very shortly anyway. And you want to extend it backwards, so going that way the same way as the diamond. You want to do 20 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I just lost count because of the stupid cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It really is a nuisance to have the animals. I want them to leave. I wish there was just a mass kill button. That'd be excellent. So, like I said, it's 21 wide, and you've already got that block there. Add the 20 going backwards, 21. There you go. Maths is important, kids. And you just want to do the same on the other side as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that should be all even, like that. So what you can do, you can now connect both ends together with spruce wood planks. Just connect them like this in a straight line. There we go. Now what we have to do is we have to build up the base a little bit more. So what we're going to do now is so kind of in line with the diamond, actually, this is useful on more than one level. So we kind of want to add another layer of spruce wood to like the inside, and I know no better way of than to show you. So, you know, instead of having the 1 block outline, you've now got the 2, and you want to do that all the way around. Can you see what I'm doing? You want to do that, except after that you want to do it again. So you want like a 3 block thick outline, and you want to have done it like, you want to do it on the inside of it rather than the outside. So obviously, you know, you've got the second layer there, then you've got the third. So it just wants to look like that all the way around. And to cut out time, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to be back. Alright, so this is what it looks like for a top view. So, you know, you've just got the outside and then you've added the 2 extra layers in there like that. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Now what you want to do is, once you have this, you want to, on top of every single spruce wood block, you just want to add a row on top of it. So, you know, instead of having the one layer of, like the free, one layer of free, you want the, you just want 2 layers of free, like this. So you just want to have that going all the way around, and that will serve as the base of which the Krusty Krab will stand on. So I will be back shortly after I've done this all the way around. Alright, so there we have it. We have the base. All we have to do now is build the sides, put a roof on it, and we are pretty much done. It's not a complicated build, this one, but this is where we stand right now. What we're going to do now is we're just going to put the door frame in on the front. I don't know why I'm feeling compelled to do this, but where the diamond is, you know, where the giant gap is, you may imagine that this is where the door is. You'd be right. So you want to start on this back block here, and you just want to go on with the spruce wood by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just want to do the same on the other side, like the other corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just want to connect them together at the top. I was getting ahead of myself with the speaks, and it just came out like you understand that. You just want to do that, put the door frame in there, and now we have no needing this diamond anymore, or whatever block you may have used. I hope diamond. You can just get rid of that. Don't need it. Gone. Oh, it seems that the Krusty Krab also serves as an animal shelter. Anyway. Alright, so with the door frame in, we can actually move on to something important. Let's work on some of the structure, shall we? So, where you want to be is you want to find the corner of either the front or the back. It's actually pretty symmetrical, this building. You want to find the corner, and you kind of like want to go in one diagonally, which is pretty much this block here. And then you just want to stack 6 spruce wood on top of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will give you a total of 7. So that should be a row of 7. And like as you're looking onto it, towards like a side view, you just want to do another 7 like to the left of it. So like that. So now instead of the 1 row, you've got 2 rows. And once you have that, you want to go up to the top, and on top of this left block here, you want to go up 2, and then you want to do 2 next to the 2 that you've made. So you want to have done a little square there. And then you want to do the exact same thing 2 more times. So on top of here, left block, 2 up, 2 left. Left block, 2 up, and 2 left. So you want to have 3 little squares just like that. So on top of the my talking abilities today, honestly. On top of this last block here, you just want to kind of like on top of the left block, 1 on top, 1 to the left, 1 down. So you kind of like made a double diamond, 2 dice next to each other sort of shape. And then on top of the left block here, you want to go 1 up, 1 left, 1 up, 1 left. And then what you want to do is you want to, let me just make sure that I've got this right for the powers of science. Yep, powers of science are right. On top of this left block here, you want to go 1 up, and then you want to go left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what you want to have. I mean, I feel as though I've done a pretty good job of showing you what we've done so far, but this is what it should look like so far. Right, so now what we're going to do is, now that we've got that on that side, we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. On the other end, rather. We're going to do the same thing on the other side as well, but on this end. So you want to find the corner block again here, go in 1 diagonally, so this block, stack 6 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do 7 next to it because that's how tall it is in total. So you've done the exact same thing that you've got on the other side, and you may be able to guess what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be making 3 of those squares. So on top of the right block this time, as we're looking at it like this, on top of the right block, you want to do 2 up, 2 to the right, right block, 2 up, 2 to the right, top of the right block, 2 up, 2 to the right. So we've got the same thing on either side now. And now, what we want to do, of course, is on top of this right block here, you want to do 1 on top, 1 to the right, 1 down, so we've made the double diamond sort of whatever shape. I don't know how to describe it. That's what you want to have. And now we can do 1 on top, 1 to the right, 1 on top, 1 to the right, and we have the framework for the side. I think what the Krusty Krab, I don't know what you call them. Do you call them a lobster pot or a lobster cage or what, or whatever? I think that's what it is. It was pointed out to me. I didn't realise this. It's what I think it's a thing that you use for catching lobsters. Like you trap them in these cages that you just kind of leave at the bottom of the sea. That's pretty much. I think that's what it's based on. But anyway, that's what you want to have. Now we only have one more thing to do for this side's one. And what you want to do is you want to, you just want to add another layer, except coming inwards. So, you know, you just want to just do what you already have. You just want to go over it like this. Just give it the once over, you know. Like that. Nice and simple. Nothing to it. And now that we've done that on that side, we want to be doing it on the other side as well. So let us go over. Whether you need instruction or not, I wouldn't have imagined so, to be honest with you, but I'll do it anyway, just in case you had trouble with the first time round. So you want to find the corner. Skip ahead if you're fully capable of, you know, just doing the other arch on the other side, except transferring it over to here. But you want to find the corner. 1 block, then go like 1 in diagonally, aka that block, and then you want to go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you want to do 7 to the right of it if you're starting from the front. So 7 going inwards. So it just stacks up like that. 2 rows of 7 next to each other. Then on top of the right hand block, since I'm starting from the front, you want to go, or since I'm on this side rather, not starting from the front, you want to go up 2 to the right of those 2. Up 2 on the next row to the right of those 2. Up 2 to the right of those 2. So we've just made the 3 squares again, like that. Then on the third square, on top of the right block, you want to do 1 up, 1 to the right, 1 down. Then, on top of the right block, you want to do 1 up, 1 to the right, 1 up, 1 to the right, 1 up, and then finally 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leaves us halfway there. I know I'm doing this one a little quicker, but that's because I've already done it, well, pretty much 4 times if you think about it. I know. Well, not 4 times. Sorry, twice. That's how many I'll have done it after I've finished. So you want to have that, and then we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to start from the other side to make sure the dimensions are right. You find the corner, go inwards diagonally, place that block, go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do the 7 next to it, like that. So it's the same on both sides, like that. And then on top of the left block, 2 up, 2 to the left, left block, 2 up, 2 to the left, left block, 2 up, 2 to the left, like that. Then on top of this left block here, 1 up, 1 to the left, 1 down, So you've got the weird double diamond shape sort of thing. And then you want to come up to the top left hand block again. You want to go one up, one to the left, one up, one to the left, so it connects with the top arch like that. There you go. And once you have that, you want to do the same thing that you did on the other side. You just want to increase the thickness coming inwards, so you just add an extra layer on the inside, so like this. So I'm going to finish doing this, and then I'm going to come back, show you the arch just in case, and then we can move on. Alright, so this is what we should have so far. So we've just got the two arches, and we've got the groundwork, and we've got the door frame. It kind of looks cool like this, actually. I kind of like the framework of it. I don't know why. But honestly, we haven't got really that much left to do. But what we're going to do now is we're going to put the glass in. You could use glass, just the normal glass blocks, but as usual, I like the glass panes. I like the look of them. So you just want to start by filling the door in, which is, that's all glass. So this kind of tricky. And one final row. You're also going to need, where are they? The fence things. Just normal fence, I think, will work. These all work as door handles. So you know how you kind of have like those pull handle sort of things? That's what they're supposed to be. Closest you can get. What I was going to do originally was just like leave some glass. Like break the 4 or 6 glass there, so you could just walk in and out of it. But mine doesn't actually have, like, the inside isn't done. If you're coming to my videos, honestly, for houses with like furnished insides, you've strayed very far away. I don't do the insides. It's not my thing. I'm sorry. Even on the themed houses, I wish I had the patience. I don't. It wouldn't be that hard to do the Krusty Krab in all fairness, so most of it is just tables, the front boat desk, the officers, the kitchen. You could do it if you wanted to. So you want to have the door in, like that, and then we're just going to do the glass all around the outside. So there wants to be glass on the front and the side, but there's not that much of it actually. So on this side and the other side, and on like both panels of the front, there wants to be 4 rows of glass. So it wants to come up to the top of the door frame or the doorway, and it wants to go all around the outside except for the back part. It doesn't want to be on the back at all. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to just be putting the glass in, and then I'll be back. Alright then, so once you've put in all of the panels, this is what it will look like. You've got the 4 rows of glass panels. I'm not sure if I failed to mention that you want to make them like as far back as possible. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. It doesn't affect things too much. It looks a lot more aesthetic if they're at the back, if you've got some room on the sides, because we've got some stuff going on there. But you know, these differences. Of course, you don't want any on the back, like I said, because that is different. So I accidentally got rid of all of my stuff, but luckily I don't need most of it. So let's do the actual sides. Let's finish those off. What we're going to need is spruce wood and spruce wood planks, and I'm on them. I'm on the item iron bars. You're just going to need spruce wood planks, and iron bars. You pick either side, it doesn't really matter. Again, they're going to be symmetrical. It's going to be the same on either side. So on top of the glass, you want to do a whole 3 rows of spruce wood planks. So 1, 2, and 3. Oops. 3. And then you want to do a layer of just normal spruce wood. Then you want to swap black to planks is what I was going to say. Swap back to planks, and you just want to do 2 rows. Then you want to do another row of spruce wood. Then you want to do another 3 rows of planks. Then you want to do another row of spruce wood. Then you want to do another row of planks. So looking at the side, this is what you want to have. So going from bottom to top, you've got the 3 rows, spruce wood, 2 rows, spruce wood, 3 rows, spruce wood, 1 row of spruce wood. And then what you want to do, this is kind of hard to explain, I can't even replicate this from what I did on the original. You remember how I said earlier, or I may have said earlier, I think I did, I was talking about how the Krusty Krab is like a lobster pot, lobster cage, whatever, that thing that used to catch lobsters. Well, it has wire on the sides. It does, seriously, check it out. It's either wire or it's like netting, but either way it looks like wire. And what we're going to use is iron bars. And what we're trying to do is we're kind of trying to get like a net sort of shape. So how I did this was like I started at the top and I kind of like I did like a few diagonals like this with the iron, just like just kind of in this sort of fashion. I like that, and I did it like a few times. I did it like 4 times going down. So there's no real method. It's just kind of like what looks right. So let me just get rid of that. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't try and copy it, because again, if you have a look at my original Krusty Krab, it's not the same on either side. So like just do 4 like diagonal sort of like going across the actual Krusty Krab. Do like 4 of those, and then what you want to do is you kind of want to do the same thing except like going up to the left diagonal. So like start off from like the middle-ish, so from kind of like this point, and just like up and to the left. So kind of like that. So that'll be the first one, and then it's probably a little too close together, and just like gauge for yourself what you think looks good. It's kind of hard to do. So you've got 2, another one, we'll do another one here. Oops, that's a little close actually, so what we'll do is destroy what I was doing. And we'll start on this side. So we'll start on this side like that, and just again same method, just like up and to the left. So you're kind of making your way over, and you want it to just connect like that. Yeah, kind of like that. Just so you've got the whole netting effect. And I'm not sure if it needs another one. Maybe here. Maybe like this. I don't know. Kind of like that, maybe. I don't know. And you can see the kind of effect I'm trying to have, and then just add it in. So what you're essentially trying to do is, I know this isn't really. Well, I guess it's showing you the kind of process that I use to do this. And the whole thing is to just kind of try and make it look like a net. I think that is relatively poorly done, in all fairness, so I'd spend more time on it if I were you, or just leave it off entirely. But I like to try and make them as, I don't think it takes away from it. I think it only adds a little bit of extra something to the Krusty Krab. So once you've done that's the side completed. Like, you don't have to worry about that anymore. So what you want to do, you just want to go over to the other side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the side panel in, and I'm going to put the netting over it. So I'm going to be right back. It is the exact same thing as the other side. I'm going to show it you again after it's done, but I'm not doing anything different to this side that I did to that side. Alright, so this is the other side. I told you I wouldn't be able to get the cage identical. I didn't spend too much. I'll admit, I didn't spend too much time on it. It doesn't look perfect. It kind of looks bad, but I'd spend more time on it if it was actually mine. I did on the original, and I think it kind of does look like a netting or caging, whatever it's supposed to be. I imagine it's metal. But you know, just in case you've forgotten and you forgot that you could glance over at the other side, on top of the glass, you've got the 3 rows of spruce, of planks. Then you've got the one of just a normal wood. Then you've got the 2 rows of planks, 1 of normal wood, 3 rows of planks, 1 of normal wood, and then just 1 row of planks. That's pretty much all there is to it for the sides. Now we just have a little bit of the back to do, which shouldn't be that difficult. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take out the light grey wool, and the reason for this is you could, actually thinking about it, I didn't think about this at the time, you could alternatively use block of iron, but light grey wool, it matches the, the much more cartoony SpongeBob sort of thing. You want to do 4 rows on the most back part here, 4 rows of light grey wool, because if you've ever seen the back of the Krusty Krab, which you might not have if you haven't watched that many episodes of SpongeBob, it's like metal panels. It's just like scrap metal kind of like welded together sort of thing. So that's what I've tried to go for. I've used a mixture of light grey wool and dark grey wool, and I was going to cut it off here, but I've just talked through it is what I've done. So oh well. So I'll get rid of that. So once you've got your 4 rows of light grey wool, what you want to take out, I should keep out the light grey wool just in case. What you want to take out is a dark grey, and where is it? The glass panel again, the glass pane. So the whole genesis of this again is like just to show the welding in between on the back. I'm not entirely happy with this part, but it is there. It's what it's supposed to look like. So starting from the left, you want to find the 5th row, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you want to knock it out entirely and replace it with just a row of dark grey like that. Then from the dark grey row, you want to start 1 block away from the bottom, so like the second block up, and you just want to knock out. How many blocks to the right? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 light grey blocks to the right and replace them with dark grey. Then from the dark grey here, you just want to knock out the 2 light grey above it as well. The reason that I'm doing it this way around, I just thought it'd be much easier for explaining purposes if we already had the light grey. So from these 3 blocks here, this middle one, you want to knock out the 4 blocks to the right of it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 2 below it, and replace it with dark grey. Like if you're not familiar with the actual back of the Krusty Krab, how it is the metal and stuff, I know it might look a bit weird, but it's the closest I could get, really, to be honest with you. Like I've said a few times. So from this corner block here, what you want to do is you don't want to knock any blocks out. You want to go to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4. Knock out that 4th block. Replace it with glass pane, because there is a window on the back. I believe it's Mr. Krab's office, and you want to just knock out every single block around the pane, and just replace it with dark grey like that. Then from this right block here, right next to the pane, you just want to keep destroying those until you hit the wood wall like that, and then go back to the pane, and you want to find the 4th block along of like dark grey, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you just want to destroy the 2 underneath it and replace it with dark grey, which will result in this. Luckily, there's not much of it. I think it's all right. It doesn't look too bad. Again, it's as close as you can get. If you just Google a picture of it, to be honest, Google the picture of the Krusty Krab and have a look at what the back looks like, and it will look roughly like this. So, all we have to do now, which shouldn't be too difficult whatsoever, is we have the roof to put on. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to make sure that I get this right, so I'm going to be back very shortly. After I've checked some plans, maybe made some new ones up again, just to make sure that I get it right. Alright, so I had a close inspection of the roof, and it is not nearly as complicated as I thought it was going to be. It's actually stupidly simple, and I have no idea why I thought it would be otherwise. So, just going to get rid of those, get rid of what I had, and all you're going to need to make the roof is spruce wood planks, a little bit of dark grey wool, and that is pretty much it for now. So we're just going to mark out the roof first. So you want to go to either end of the glass here, because it starts on top of the glass, and just right next to the actual arch, you just want to go 2 up with spruce wood like that. And then you want to looking at it from head on like this. Then behind, diagonal to it, you want to do another 2 spruce wood, and then another 2, and another 2, keeping it all diagonal. So you want a total of 4 sets of 2 spruce wood like that. And then what you want to do is 4 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's as simple as that, keeping them all diagonal. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then what you want to do when you've done this last one, so it's 1 away from the top here, you just want to go across by 2, and you want to do the reverse. And when I say the reverse, I just mean what you've just done in reverse order. So you want to do 4 single diagonals going downwards, or 3 actually, because that'd count as 1 as well. So 1, 2, 3, and then you want to do 4 doubles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and that actually marks out the edge of the roof. And you want to do the same thing on the other side in the exact same position as well. So on the glass here, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, go across 2, then 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. So that is all nice together like that. We have the edge of the roof done, and pretty much the hard part done because it's all marked out. So I'm just going to sleep now since it's getting a bit dark, and I will be back shortly. Alright, let's get this on then, shall we? So we'll start from the bottom. So this first 2 here, the bottom row is actually all spruce wood. So just connect them both together like I have done here. And then the top portion of it is just spruce wood. So the first section of 2 multicoloured like that. The second is spruce wood, just pure spruce wood like this. Oops. This is going to be slightly tedious, a little bit tedious, but you have to go through these things. It's character building. So you want to have that. And then this next section, the first one is spruce wood again, and then the other half is going to be the planks. And the planks. And then we have another whole spruce wood section, so the whole 2. 1 and 2. I always hate doing the roofs. It's always just a time sort of thing. And then you have the first single is spruce wood, and then all of the other singles are spruce wood planks. So we'll just do that. The Krusty Krab. The fun never ends. And that includes the top one as well. There's a couple of things that need to go on the Krusty Krab. Well, there's a couple of things we need to do to the roof, but we'll get to that after. The middle on the top, I used spruce wood. It's not as if you can even really see it, but you know, I know that it's there. It just made sense. I don't know why. It doesn't add anything. Doesn't really add anything, but you know. Oh well. And the other, you know how the roof has this like top 3 blocks wide. As you can see, spruce wood, middle, planks, wood planks, and then pretty much what we do here is the exact same thing as we did on the other side. It's in the exact same order, so we'll start from the bottom again. So the bottom layer, the bottom first two, the first one is the actual spruce wood, like this, and then the next one is planks. The whole theme, by the way, the reason that it's a mix-up between like planks and the actual spruce wood, these next two are just spruce wood planks. The reason is to try and make it look like it's like, if you look at the actual Krusty Krab, it's like all separated. Like you can see the nails and stuff in the board. We're going to add nails as well. This next one, it's half and half. The bottom half being spruce wood. So that's why there's like spruce wood and then there's spruce wood planks. It's just try and give a little bit more detail, which is pretty much the only reason I do anything in this game, to be honest. Just to add a little more detail. And then these and the last double is of course just spruce wood planks. So damn, there we go, worked out. And then the first single is just spruce wood, and then every single other one after that is spruce wood planks. So, and like I said, after that we're going to put a slight bit of detail into the roof, aka what I just said. We're going to be putting well, what are supposed to look like nails in, and I'm going to put, well, probably do that after. But we've got some flags on to put on, a chimney, and some sort of aerial. Why they have an aerial? Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. But that's what you want to have for the roof so far. You can see how it's all a bit plain. It's all a bit bland. Not for much longer. So shall we do the back of the front first? You know what? We'll actually do the back first, since the front, it's you probably don't need to do all of it on the front anyway because of the flags. So on the back, this is what you want to do. You see where this grey comes up here? Well, to the right of that, just above that. Well, I'll just show you what you're supposed to do. It'll be easier than trying to explain. That's actually wrong. I'm an idiot. There we go. You see how it's kind of separated into different size planks? You might not be able to see what I mean just by that one, but when we put the other one, which is up here, it might not be exactly like I did on mine. Actually, it will be. There, that block gone, those, that, nails. You see the dark grey is supposed to be nails, and the spruce wood is separation. So you might be able to see it a bit better there. You got the separation, you got the nails in, and also there's some on this top section as well. So you go all the way over to the left, and you want to count out four planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you want to destroy the fourth one. That one, the middle 3. There. Hope I'm not doing this too fast. Why did I destroy that? There was no logical reason. So you want to have that, but you basically do, you just do that in those positions. It doesn't have to be bang on. It doesn't really matter. I can't remember whether I did it factual to SpongeBob or not. Probably not, to be honest with you. But there you go. That's pretty much the back part of the roof done. Anyway, there's not much else which has to go on. So let's move over to the front where we have a little bit more. So there's only one portion of the roof that we're actually going to do like we just did on the back, which is this top portion here. So you want to come to the top here, and you want to, from the planks, count in 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4, and destroy that block. Destroy the fifth block. Sorry. So you've got 4 there. Destroy that 5th block. Destroy that one. Middle 3. Miss 1. Top 1. Bottom 1. Nails in there. Spruce wood down the middle, just to show a little bit of separation. And we may as well do the antennae and stuff while we're here. You want to take out the clay. I don't know why I use clay for the chimney or whatever you want to call it. I just did. And iron bars. So you want to come up to this top dark grey here, and you want to skip one, and you want to destroy 1, 2, 3 blocks there, and you want to destroy the 2 sets of 3 behind it as well. And what you want to do is you want to replace those blocks with the clay. And then what you want to do is, on top of the clay, facing downwards on it, you kind of want to do a plus sign, and then you just want to bring it up by 2. So this is what you want to have. Just to put a little bit of a chimney on the Krusty Krab, because there is a chimney, believe it or not. You just want to do that. So remember, you just knock out that 3 by 3, which is 1 away from, or 2 away, sorry, from that dark grey. Knock that through, do the cross, and then just raise it up by 3 like that. I suppose if you were really bothered, you could then take out the black, destroy the center or the top center, and then just throw a black on the top to signify that there's, it's dark down there. It actually goes into the Krusty Krab. And last thing I'm going to do before I actually sleep, following on the middle line, it actually lines up perfect. It lines up with, the door frame here, the right one. It's supposed to line up with this. So you just want to find where the door frame row is, and you just want to follow it to the top, and you want to find the middle block with the spruce, which is here. And you want to place some iron bars, and we're going to make an antenna. And you want to bring it up by about, I don't know, you want to place one and then have it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7-ish high. No, we'll make it 8 high, and then 2 away from the top. You just kind of want to turn it into a cross. So you just want to bring it out by. I know it's dark. I'll show you this in the light if necessary. And you just, damn it, you just want to make an antenna. Why is this so difficult? The precision required is ridiculous. There you go. So you know what's that, 9, 8 blocks high, and then you just want to turn it into a cross essentially on all angles. And well, let me sleep, and then we can examine what we've done to make sure that we've done everything right. Alright, so here we have it then. This is the plain Krusty Krab. This is it without the flags on, basically. I'm just looking at my plans and I'm looking at what I have here. It's such a difference without the flags. The flags just add so much more colour. It's crazy. Alright, so let's have a bit of a look around, shall we, before we before we put the flags on, make sure everything's hunky-dory. That's all done nicely like that. The sides done nicely. Notice how both sides aren't even with the iron bars. Alright, so this is what we want to do. You want to take out the red wool, yellow wool, blue wool, dark blue, white, and that is pretty much it. Now I'm just going to make these flags one at a time, show you what they're supposed to look like and move on, because explaining them would be pointless. There's no need. So we're starting from left to right. Now the first flag, it starts on like the last double, and it starts one away from the edge here. So it starts here, 2 red, 1 yellow, 1 red underneath, whole row of red underneath, red, yellow, red, 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 yellow, red, 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 yellow, red. I didn't make it wide enough. So that's the first flag. All of these flags, well, all but one of these flags are they are 5 blocks long, or 5 blocks wide rather, and 4 blocks like long. So that's the first one, like I say. The second one, it starts, there's a 1 spot gap, and it starts 1 block underneath it, and it's pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow, and it's just got like a 3 by 2 square of blue in it like this, and the flag, it overhangs a little bit, because I remember that the flags are 3D, and you know they drape as flags do. I had a hard time doing these. They don't look exactly like they're supposed to, and the middle flag is slightly shorter than it's supposed to be, but well, that's how I made it. That's how I made it. I can't explain why. It is just how it's done. I'm not sure if I've shown you. Well, you can see them all there pretty clearly. You shouldn't have any trouble copying them anyway. There you go, that's the first 3 and the middle one. There's only 2 more to do. I imagine that these are countries, and in my ignorance, I have no idea what countries, if any, they are. I apologise. The red and yellow one looks familiar. The others, what can I say? The other flag is in the same spot as that one is on the other side. So you just miss one. Red, 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 white, white. What am I doing? White, 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 red, red, white. Actually, we'll change that up a little bit. Right, because of how many blocks thick they are, it kind of makes it tricky to make them exactly. I think that's why the middle flag is smaller than the other flags. I think number one, I thought it would kind of adds a weird perspective sort of thing, as if the flags are, I don't know. I think it's because I ran out of room, to be truthful with you. But that one. Then we have 1 block above here. Yellow, 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 yellow. All of the yellow. Blue, 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 blue. There we go. So that's the last flag there. Let me have some water. There you go. There you have it. That's the last flag there. And that is all of the flags just like that. Now this last part, you could pretty much consider it done, and I'm looking at it, and I did add some iron bars to kind of, you know, have it so that the flags were strung, sort of thing. But I'm looking at it now, and I think I'd prefer it without the iron. I'm not gonna do it. If you want to, you can. You can add some iron bars, iron railings on top of the flags and like do it across, like just on top of them, so the flags are strung. I think that looks slightly better. And that is pretty much it for the Krusty Krab, to be honest. There's supposed to be a sign in that window there. I suppose I could just put that in. Where are you? God damn. Why am I so bad? That's a sign. No, that's a sign. Goes about here. There we go. I can't remember what the sign says. I think the sign in the program says something like "Help Wanted" or something. But there you go. There you have it. There's a Krusty Krab. This is my return to building houses and the like. I imagine the tutorial was slightly rocky, but remember that it's been so long since I've actually made any. Just rusty, I guess. But there you go. There's a Krusty Krab. That's the best I could. That's the best I could do. I think me and a friend and I actually made this. So I can't even claim all credit on it. But I think it's pretty good. Tried to make it look as close as possible without making it too giant. As I mentioned before, if you want the insides doing of any buildings whatsoever, I really do apologise if I gave you the impression that I'm the kind of guy that does that, but I don't. I simply design the outsides. Interiors are not for me. I don't get along with them. I don't do them. But there you go. Have a look at the picture of the Krusty Krab. See what you think. Trying my best. Thanks for watching anyway. More house stuff. I'm gonna try and make it within the next week. Yeah, probably within the next 7-ish days of now. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.